Sziasztok, én benzők! Folytatni fogjuk most Yagami kalandjait. Ővel már nagyon rég játszottam. És az a küldi, hogy ajándékot kell venni. Az irodának nagyon jó. Adja le. Oda kell vinni Gendai mesternek, hogy kinek.
Hold on there, pal. You just bought some of them dorayaki, yeah? Sorry, but they're mine now.
Are they?
Look, I've been after one of those things for days now. You just bought the last fucking box. Can't stand for that, right, boys?
Wow. Can't argue with that logic.
What was that, smartass?
A rohadék el akarja lopni a sütit. Nem veletek. Ez az én sütim, de rohadék. Már szét akarom rúgni. Gyere közelebb! Yagami, mi a szart csinálsz? Hát nem akarok tutoriál. Köszönöm, játék. Nem fogom tudni szétütni. Így is jó.
Have you had enough?
Hey! Always getting into trouble.
Captain Hamura.
Ő Hamura tökön főnöke, nem tudom kinek. Nagy yakuza.
Our boy Talk here doesn't start shit without a real good reason. And that means it was you. You dumbasses jumped the wrong guy. You know this guy's like a son to the Matsugani patriarch, right? Know what I'm trying to say? Asshole.
Hey, come on, Cap. Can't we just let it be?
No can do. This right here just became a matter of Matsugani family honor.
I'm sorry.
Kengo, you haven't met our buddy Talk, have you? He's a guy you ought to know. Hot shot detective type.
Right. It's good to meet you.
The boss paid his way through law school back in the day. Made him into a damn good attorney. Guy even managed to get a bona fide serial killer off the hook.
Seriously? Wow, that's incredible.
Right? Damn shame seeing talent like that go to waste.
Huh, totally.
Get this, though. The first thing that killer did when he got loose? Stabbed his girlfriend to death. Can you believe that?
Oh, damn.
Yep. Guy got the death penalty and everything. They get around to hanging his ass, Talk.
Not yet, no.
Oh, what the hell's taking him so long?
Here. This is the money from that detective. The rest is yours. I already took my cut.
Good. You're finally getting the hang of this whole debt collecting thing.
Yeah? Thanks to you.
Anyway, how's Kaita?
Fine.
You mind asking him something? How long's he gonna stick around? Not wise to stay in town after you get kicked out of the family. But, I can look the other way since the boss likes you so much.
Speaking of, how's Matsugane-san doing?
None of your damn business, I'd say. Come on, let's go.
Skip. Sokáig tartanak a bunyog, akkor már jön a rendőrség. Nem fog olyan sokáig tartani, ez biztos. Oké, én nem ezt akartam, de mindegy. Ez is jó volt. Őristen, hányan vannak itt?
Hey there, Saori-san. Look, dorayaki. Extra fancy. Genda Law Office, where I used to work. Things haven't changed much these past 3 years.
Hello, Yagami-san.
Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. You, getting situated?
Yes. Everyone here is just great.
Dolgozok.
So I hear you're good. Passed the bar with top marks and everything. How'd you end up in this stuff and not in a bigger office, huh?
Huh? Well, you see, that's...
I hear you over there, Yagami.
Evening, Genda-sensei. Other than my real dad, there's 2 people I look up to like a father. Genda-sensei is one of those people. He gave me a job here, before I'd even gotten out of law school. Shintani-sensei out for the night?
I can't keep track of that boy. I'm sure you're happy, though. You don't have to deal with him.
Huh?
You two can't stand each other. You hate each other's guts. Be honest with me here.
Hold on now. Shintani's like a mentor to me. So, about that job you have.
If you really want that job, you're gonna have to get along. So show your senpai a little more respect.
Oh, Genda-sensei. I got you some dorayaki. Just sit right there. I'll grab you one. Huh? Sorry? Did you eat them all?
All but half. Hope you don't mind.
Megette a sütimet. Megint süti.
So, what are the chances you've got some work for me, Genda-sensei?
Work, huh? How long you gonna keep doing this to yourself, Yagami? You know how dangerous this city is.
Wouldn't be many cases for me if Kamurocho was a safe play.
Cases like collect...
Hey, better that than no work at all, am I right?
You call that detective work? You're
Fine by me. I was never too hung up on being a detective anyway.
Listen, Yagami.
Yeah?
You ever thought about becoming a lawyer again?
I haven't.
And why is that?
Take a good look at me, Genda-sensei. These eyes aren't exactly the best judge of character. I think I made that clear 3 years ago. What use am I as a lawyer if I can't tell good from bad?
Knock it off, Yagami. What happened to Emmy was tragic, yes.
Doesn't matter whose fault it is. So, the guy's gotta stay busy, you know? Keeps me distracted from Emmy-chan. It doesn't matter what you've got, just...
It'll be the usual deal.
I'm in.
And next,
Anything you say.
3 évvel ezelőtt Yagami ügyvéd volt, de valamit elszúrt, és meghalt valaki.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yagami-san, that was Shintani-sensei. Apparently, he wants your help gathering evidence.
since when are we working a murder case?
This is the first I've heard of it, too.
Go give Shintani a hand. It's been years since we had him.
Shintani-sensei says he's waiting for you at Tender.
Tender?
Just making sure.
Kell segíteni, gyilkosság történt. És Tenderbe vár minket. Ez nem lett békésen futni, mert mindig megtámadnak.
What a waste. It's called Tender. Got my first job there 20 years back.
Itt kapta az első munkát Yagami.
Masuda-san never changes. Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tuck. Shintani-sensei is...
Great.
Surprised.
I'd be more surprised.
Who's that talk?
Not exactly, Mari.
Won't be your client for long if you don't show up on time.
Come on. You called me here totally out of the blue. Chill out, maybe.
And I'm getting a drink. And I'm paying?
Let's call it a business expense.
Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura, from the Matsugane family.
I ran into him earlier, actually. Take it he's your client?
Yep, got hauled in earlier. You're charging him with murder.
Seriously?
Gyilkossággal vádolják Hamurát.
Matsugane Genda-sensei is the go-to guy for all his...
How'd you end up in the driver's seat then?
Genda-sensei gave him my card. Gotta say, not looking forward to...
Tough luck, I guess.
Anyway, you're coming with me to the station. You got way more Yakuza experience than...
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Let me give you a rundown of the case. The victim was a Yakuza. A Kansai guy. Part of the cure.
Áldott Yakuza
They
volt
found his
Kansai.
body tossed in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on.
7 évvel ezelőtt találták meg.
The guy who got his eyes gouged out? Yep.
Ő az, akinek kiszedték a kis szemét.
Did it.
Hell of a
És
case.
azt mondják, hogy Hamura volt.
Third Yakuza they found like this. Fortunately,
Ő a
we're not
harmadik
dealing
Yakuza,
with
akinek
tricky
kiszedték ki a
homicide,
szemét.
so the media isn't swarming. Hammer's got an alibi for the first 2 incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So they won't admit the cases are connected?
No, makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single...
Első 2 volt alibije, de ez már nincs.
Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on. And hey, the victim was Yakuza. Nobody really cares.
Ha jó kérdést teszek fel, akkor kapok pontot.
You think Hamura really
Az
killed him?
meg.
I don't know.
Why'd they come after Hamura of all people?
2 reasons. First, the victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho and picking fights with the Tojo clan along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know,
And the other reason?
Hammer and the victim were seen having a fight on the day of the crime.
I'm guessing there's security camera footage.
Azért Hamurát vitték be, mert
Has Hamura said
azon a
anything
napon,
to you?
mikor meghalt,
Yeah.
lehetett látni, hogy
He told me he didn't
harcoltak.
do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent, huh? I think I know enough.
You go on ahead.
Will do.
Leaving already?
What can I say?
Funny, you should tell you about it when you're not so sad.
Hey,
Then come...
Még a rendőrségre kikérkezni. Csodás sámurát.
We just keep running into each other tonight, eh, Doc? Why the long face?
Hamura-san. I'm Shintani from the Genda Law Office.
I'm glad you said yes, Shinta. We're gonna get along real good. Just like my boss and Genda-sensei.
Right. Well, let's get started. I'll be taking point, while Yagami here will be doing the legwork to try and back up your claims.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
So, they brought you in under suspicion of murder. Can you tell me more about that?
Huh? What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy.
Does it really matter? Your job's getting me out of this mess, regardless of the truth.
No. Because if I find out you actually did it...
You'll drop me?
Better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is bullshit! Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
Yagami?
All the evidence at the time pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
But then, that Okubo guy, well, he proved us all wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, Doc. Let's be honest about what you were really focused on at the time. You wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting a murderer loose. Right?
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Try saying that to Emi Terasawa's parents. That's why you quit, right? You couldn't face him.
You think, we could maybe get back to the case?
Sure. Why not?
You good to go?
I'm fine. Keep going.
My apologies. Now, let's start with the victim. Toshiro Kume, 34 at his time of death. A member of the Kansai-based Kyorei clan. Around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December, the police got a 110 call from someone who found his corpse in a pile of garbage.
I hear you and this Kume had some kind of argument before he died.
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer? Do they have anything substantial?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that right, Shintani-sensei?
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't tell me what they've got against you. Your words are the only thing we'll have till the trial.
Is what it is.
Anything else you want to ask, Yagami?
Mit kérdezzünk? Alibi.
You have an alibi? What time did they think Kume died?
Apparently between 2 and 3 in the morning. The cops were drilling me real hard about where I was.
A reggel 2 és 3 között halt meg,
Where were
állítólag.
you?
At a sauna. A spot
És ő akkor szaunába volt.
spent the night getting a steak.
There's no proof you were actually there, huh?
Pretty much. Someone.
What do we have on the victim?
Toshiro Kume, 34. Run-of-the-mill.
Was Kume alone when you ran into him? Hard to believe he'd take that kind of risk in hostile territory.
It was him and one more. Probably another Kyorei asshole. Don't know his name, though.
So there were 2 of them.
Ketten voltak.
I'd say there was probably 5, including me.
Who's the detective in charge of the case?
Kuroiwa, from organized crime. Shintani Sensei is probably real familiar with him.
Damn. Pretty sure the cure...
I can't stay
Where did you and Kume have your fight?
out in front of a club, Amor, over on Supon
Klub
Street.
előtt harcoltak.
Me and a few Matsugani boys had a little run-in with a Kyori guy. Turns out that was your boy, Kume.
And who started the fight?
Who do you think? I'm not gonna let some Kansai punk strut around like he owns the place. I'd already thrown a few drinks back at that point, too.
What time did this all go down?
Hamura kezdte a harcot.
So
Akkor
what
9
happened
volt.
after you and Kume had your standoff? Went your separate ways?
Nah, he tried to split, but I had my boys grab him, dragged him into a moor.
What?
I thought it was just a little scuffle, though. You're saying you abducted Kume on a crowded public street?
Yep, Amor is one of the family businesses. So I went in, kicked the customers out, and kicked the crap out of Kume. But I'm telling you, I didn't kill the guy. Just tossed him out the back door.
Bevitték, szétverték.
I left fire after too.
Hamura kiküldött mindenkit, ő is szétvert egyedül, és ott hagyták.
So you were seen dragging Kume into the club, and he was found in the morning with his eyes gouged out. I'd arrest you too if I was a cop. I think I've heard enough for now.
We'll get going. Yagami, head over to Sonico 10 for me. See if Hammer's out.
All right.
If we can prove he was there, I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
És megyünk a szaunához, ahol Hamura volt.
Really, guys?
Ó, hogy hányan vagytok még.
And stay down.
Tudok valamit? Nem tudom fejleszteni. Gyűjtök HP-ra.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm not a customer.
sure, what do you need?
I'm here about a murder. The Yakuza who had his eyes gouged.
Oh, a detective came by for the... Wanted to know if their suspect was with us the night of the incident. And you are... a reporter?
Something like that, yeah. And this is Hamura, captain of the Matsugani family.
I'll tell you the same thing I told the cop. I make it a point not to remember anyone specific.
You get a lot of customers in and out.
Up to the last train, you know how it is. People drop in, same as any...
Interesting. So everyone who could, as long as I can prove Hamura was...
Oh yeah, the cops mentioned something.
You guys don't have a security camera?
We do, but it deletes all its foot. It was already long gone.
3 naponta törli a videókat a kamera.
Got it. Excuse me, I'm looking for... Did you see any? This is the guy.
I can't... Though, now that you...
By a Yakuza.
Yep. Don't think he got hurt too bad, though. Pretty sure it happened...
All this on the night of the incident.
But when I went to check things out, the Yakuza was long gone. The host was just standing there shouting. That help at all? Nah. I mean, doubt I'd be able to...
Does anyone else know about this?
I don't know.
Thanks for your help. Hey, you haven't...
Seriously expect me to... I'm trying to work here. Get...
Jó van, ez nem válaszol.
Did you see a Yakuza head?
Why would I know that?
Őrült vagyok, oké. Köszönöm. Pihenj, Yagami. Ez a legjobb. Pihennek, milyen szétvertem ezt a 3 kedves bácsit.
Really, guys?
Launch Edition, ezek ajándékok. Ja. Azt a jó büdös, melyik kapok még? Mit kapok még? Hogy jött ennyi csomag abba a kis szarba? Na végre. Ezek közben itt piált egész végig.
Yo.
You're still here? I thought you...
I was gonna, but I realized all I do at home is pass out. Did go for a drink, though.
Oh, now you're having another. You know that bottle's mine. Yep. Probably wants me to scrounge up some evidence.
You got this from... I thought it was all about civil suits now. Criminals don't...
Well, this one comes straight from my...
What the hell?
For one of those Curie clan murders.
You mean that I got...
Just dropped by the jail to see him.
Huh.
Not interested? I can't say I blame you. If you want, I'll handle it.
Look, don't worry about it. I'm the one who fucked up. Either way, we've got the case. Count...
I should get rest. Nem is ott voltam.
What's up, Shintani?
Morning, sunshine. Come on, not gonna meet you.
Yeah, and?
You know Majori? Little cafe.
Another impromptu.
Don't whine. I thought you liked love.
Nem akarok dekorálni. Engedj. Café Majori-nél vár Shintani.
Hey, over here.
Right. Couldn't get anyone to back up.
All right.
So,
Something came up. Cops released it to the media. Tamura and Kume are both in here.
damn. Didn't realize the cops had their hands.
Ready? Kume's the poor bastard getting dragged into the club.
Itt a videó, hogy beviszik Kumét vagy kit,
Explains why Kumi's buddy there is running for his
a
life.
haverja pedig ott elrohan.
Got a name, too.
Akira Murase neve.
Another
Még egy Kuaré.
Word
Kiaré.
is, he hasn't left Kamurocho after getting interrogated by the cops. By the look of things, there must be a Curie hideout nearby.
Crazy how clear it all is. Hamura can't just talk his way out of this.
Yep. And there's more. Take a look at this. One hour later.
Egy órával később mindenki kimegy, kivéve Hamura és Kumi.
Even the owner hightails it.
Wait, why would they stick around?
Who knows? Our pal Hamura never mentioned this part. Now, this happened, meaning there was another 4 hours before Kume's suspected time of death. The question is, what were the two of them doing all that time?
Hamura said he threw Kume out of the club. After that, he left.
Right. But I want to hear how that's where you come in, Yagami.
Back up a second.
Huh?
You're the lawyer here. I get that. But don't tell me how to.
Yeah, but...
All the same.
Most beszélni kell azzal a boltossal, aki ott a végén kiment. Ki ott volt az este. Kívánok! Ejre, imádó! Olyan bénák ezek.
And stay down.
Itt történt a nagy harc. Meg kell találni a kamerát. Itt van.
What the?
Huh? Who are you?
Actually,
About
December 3rd.
Oh, I had that day off, man. If anyone's gonna know, it's our manager. He doesn't come in till nighttime, though.
The manager, huh? This him?
Oh, it is.
What's his name?
Aragaki.
Think you could get in touch with him for me?
Aragaki, aki csak este jön.
I could try. Hold on. I knew this was gonna happen. He never has his phone on during the day. He usually hangs out near here, though.
You mean in Kamurocho?
Yep, usually.
All right.
If you don't...
No, I have a plan. The name and...
Huh.
Menjünk ki hátul. Van egy kamera, ami le van ragasztva.
What a waste. Somehow I knew it.
Ah, Yagami-shi.
Got something I need a guy like you. This is Makoto Tsukumo.
Makoto Tsukumo.
Tsukumo makes a living digging up dirt on the internet. Modern-day informant, if you will.
More detective work, guys? What's the mark this time?
I'm looking for someone. He's probably somewhere.
Here, can I...
My phone?
Ah, you already have the chatter app.
I do? Oh.
Well, you're in luck. In my hands, this stupid app becomes a powerful way to...
Really?
Hold on. I'm busting in. And there we go. Here, take a look. Go ahead, try searching for something.
That would be Aragaki.
Okay, and let's limit the time period while we're at it. Say today. See? That map will tell you the GPS position of all... Not gonna lie. I had to give...
Wow. Not sure what else we can...
Didn't you say the name of the club, Yagami?
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Well, looky there. Narrowed it down to one.
So Aragaki wrote this, huh?
Nope, just someone who saw him. That's still a mess. See, it got posted. So, if I were you, I'd get down there and see if you can
10
find
perc
where the
ezelőtt írták, hogy mi
I marked the
történt
spot
ott.
on your map, Yagami.
Appreciate it.
Meg kell találni az embert, aki írta azt a posztot. Aztán szétverni. Pont mint őt.
And stay down. Got a second?
Sure.
I'm looking for...
Actually, yeah. Just saw him. Must have really lost big.
Any idea where he was?
Toward Taihei Boulevard.
Sushi.
What's that?
Huh. Anyway.
See you next time.
Ez is van.
Aragaki-san? And Yagami from...
Oh, yeah?
Come on. You and I both know that's not true.
Well, it is.
Why don't I jog your memory? Take a look. On the night of the crime, you left Amur with these Matsugane goons, leaving Hamura and Kume, the victim, alone in there. You're knee-deep in this.
Guess I can't argue with that logic.
Don't worry, I won't ask for anything too out there. Just a bit of your time. I'm working on Hamura's defense, and I'm hoping you're the silver bullet.
Oh, yeah? Whatever, I'll talk. Huh. You actually tracked him down.
Appreciate the help. Now, what went down around 9 p.m. on the night of December 3rd?
Well, Captain Hamura brought that Kansai punk Kume in here. It was out of the blue. Caught me off guard.
Were there any other customers here at the time?
Just a few. They bailed when Hamura came busting in here. Who wouldn't? I ended up sending the girls home, too. Once everybody was gone, the Matsugane guys just laid into Kume for almost an hour. You didn't hear that from me.
You're good.
Then, right around 10, Hamura kicked everyone.
And the only ones left in...
Yep.
You know why Hamura kicked...
He said Kume reminded him of an old
Tiszkó
friend.
kirúgta őket, és azt mondta, hogy azért, mert öreg barátra emlékezett, és beszélni akart vele.
Well, the Matsugane boys had plenty to... But if the boss tells you to leave, you... No clue what we...
Tell me about the camera out back.
Oh.
How long's it been like that?
For about a month.
Már egy hónapja ilyen.
Chucked a rock. Cracked it right open.
Részeg ember kövel ledobta a kamerát. Azt szép.
In the first place.
Not much use to me then. Did you just sit and watch while the Matsugane tore into Kume?
What do you mean? What else could I...
Called the cops on them for one. Not like they're especially ignores a dead body in your club.
Come on. They'd have killed me if I did that. And frankly, it didn't look like they were hurting him too bad. If anything, they were going easy on him.
Meaning what?
Like just smacking him around a bit. You know, nothing too serious. Once in a while, they'd hit him a little harder to make him bleed, I guess.
Well, thanks.
Nem is bántották annyira, csak lökték meg, egyszer megütötték keményen, hogy vérezzen. Oké.
Kaito.
Oh my god, FaceTime.
Just left a club called... Yep, Hammer. Anyway,
Yep, swing.
what's up?
It's no rush. You'll see.
What the? Why is she here?
How about you ask her yourself, Romeo?
Good to see you, Yagami-kun.
Don't worry, it's not what you think. And before you ask, she's not here to win your heart again.
Win my heart again.
Hold on a minute. Let's make one thing clear. We never dated.
Guess I misspoke. Don't sue.
I'm here on business. That should be obvious.
Business?
The prosecutor's office is You're involved, aren't you, Yagami?
Word travels fast.
Nothing that happens in...
Sorry, son, just can't keep his...
Not with me. We go...
Since you were kids, right?
Yep.
Back to Hamura, though. They're already pressing charges?
Apparently the prosecutors...
And this prosecutor is...
Your friend, Izumi.
Somehow I knew.
You haven't seen that guy since the...
Yep.
He's
Too bad Shinta...
You're really never become...
I don't want to talk about...
I see.
Does the prosecution have any...
You know what, Yagami-kun? This detective business really doesn't suit you.
Couldn't she have just... Think she went through the trouble for a reason?
It's, getting dark out.
Daj meg után. Áfújjuk.
Mafuyu.
Not so fast. Who are you?
Chief Prosecutor? And Yagami-kun, what are you doing?
Well, I was planning to walk you home.
Really? That's so sweet.
Well then. I apologize for my forcefulness.
Csirkő Morita, aki majdnem eltört a kezem. Nagyon jó.
This is Chief Prosecutor Morita. And, you already know Prosecutor Izumida.
Long time no see, Yagami-sensei. Courtroom just hasn't been the same without you around. Damn near breaks my heart. So you're defending Hamura, huh?
Nope, Shintani's handling it. I'm just collecting. Looks like you don't need that walk home.
Oh yeah, almost forgot. Even after your landmark...
I only won because I was...
You shut your damn mouth. If it wasn't for your bullshit logic, that murderer would have been behind bars.
Tell me what was so bullshit.
Everything!
That's enough, Izumi.
It's okay. Thanks for thinking of...
Farewell. Man, is that guy got...
Not now, Kaito.
My bad. So...
Mafuyu said we should go to get...
Got it.
What is it now?
Look, just...
I'll give you...
És Yagamit hibáztatja. Úgyhogy ezt is úgy el fogja rontani, mint az előzőt. Csukoma kell megvenni valamit. Csukomo. Mit vegyek neked? Nem. Nem. Nem kell. Bye. 10 000. Jó, jó. Persze, van valami tányér, amit el tudok adni. Itt is kaptam a pénzt, tessék. Biznisz.
Hey. Yeah. Egyszer lesz egy barátod, akkor ha eljössz hozzá valamikor, akkor ad neked valamit. Nagyon jó.
Here you go.
Hey, Yagami. The hell were you thinking, sending Kaito here by himself? Guy acts like he owns the goddamn place. Just sit your ass down. So, we finally have some murder specifics, forensic...
That's a lot.
Let's see.
But first, just don't forget your role in all of this. At the end of the day, you're...
You got it. Now, why don't we look at those
That's more like it. Around 6 a.m., morning of December 4th. Police get a call about a body in the alley behind the morgue.
6 körül rendőrt hívták, hogy ott egy test.
The corpse on arrival.
Suspicious.
Victim was a Kansai thug. Body had a few bruises, but the cause of death is pretty obvious. 2 puncture wounds. Straight through. The cops think the murderer used something like an ice pick, pierced right into his brain.
My eyes hurt just thinking about it.
Oh, you're telling me. Looks like the murder weapon went through Kume's eyes, then tore him out when the killer took it back. Only natural to think the Tojo was trying to make an example, so even if
we can figure out who...
What? Priority number 1 is proving his alibi. There's pretty much no blood anywhere, meaning Kume wasn't murdered in that alley.
Sehol sincs vér, szóval nem ott tölték meg, ahol találták. És még mi van?
Night of the crime, an employee from another bar tossed their trash out in this alley.
2-kor kidobta a szemetet, de akkor nem látta még a hullát itt.
Kume got dumped sometime between 2 and 6 a.m. when the body was found.
2 és 6 között dobták ki a testet.
Hey.
Nothing was found in Kume's pockets. No wallet.
Semmit nem találtak a zsebébe.
Nothing. The murderer broke the phone. Cops guess the killer at least tried to cover his tracks. Peek in the alley when you were over at a morgue. Doubt there's any trick. Anyway, this is
Before the killer took his eyes.
Come on, don't say stuff like.
So what's the prosecution's...
Well, 2 other... Not a fault, you follow?
Yep.
All right. December 3rd, just around 9 o'clock.
9 körül a klub előtt bunyoztak.
Breaks out between Captain Hamura of the Matsugane family and Kume and Murase of the Kyorei clan. Hamura and his thugs drag Kume into the club, at which point Murase abandons Kume and flees the scene. Hamura then locks Kume in a moor for around an hour, while he and his boys beat the daylights out of the guy. Around 10 p.m., Hamura kicks everyone out, leaving only himself and Kume in the club. Up to that point, their story matches the camera footage and the testimony we have from the owner of Amor. The prosecution's story continues as follows. Once the 2 of them were alone, Hamura tortured Kume even more violently. Then, between 2 and 3 a.m., he drove a sharp weapon into Kume's eye, killing him instantly. Once he finished gouging Kume's eyes out, Hamura dumped the body in the alley behind Amor. When questioned, Hamura said, "Me and Kume left Amor around midnight. I went for a steam right after." But since no evidence can back up that claim, the prosecution doubts its credibility. 6 a.m. on the morning of the 4th, Kume's body was found. And 1 week later, they arrested Hamura. So they've got 3 things: the camera footage, the bloodstains in the club, and Hamura's Swiss cheese alibi. Any of those alone wouldn't be enough to get a conviction. But with all 3, the prosecution, end of the day, to them it's just Yakuza.
Makes sense, Dave. I'm more interested. Did Hamura actually kill...
I don't know. The guy cutting Yakuza, if he really...
Agreed. That's Sergeant...
With you there.
Was that supposed to... What?
If Hamura didn't do it, the person who did...
Huh?
We've just gotta find them if we want to...
Ha! You think tracking down a criminal... I only job...
Then what's your next move?
Remember Kuma... Name's Akira Murase. About what he did real...
Come on.
I bet they're...
One way or another.
Deal.
Come on, Kaito.
First things first.
Probably...
Oh.
Yeah,
Yagami azt mondta, hogy nem Hamura ölte meg az Kumét, hanem valakit hívott oda, hogy kinyírja. Megyünk kikérdezni a másikat, aki elmenekült onnan.
Here, right this way.
The Matsugane are an offshoot of the Tojo clan. Not the biggest Yakuza family on the block. They're a small branch that's low on the tree. But the family's patriarch, Mitsugu Matsugane, is like a father to me. And Kaito-san.
Excuse me. Yagami-san's here to pay you a visit.
Oh, So good to see you again, my boy. Now then, feels like ages since you last stopped by.
I know. I wonder why that is, huh? Could it be that you're the only one who's glad to see me?
Well, you have a point there. How's Kaito these days? Staying out of trouble?
He's okay.
If not for that incident, he'd still be part of the family, you know. Hard to believe it's already been a year. The both of you were more or less the sons I never had.
The past is what it is.
True. But I'm glad to hear he's doing well. Under your watch.
I'm sure Kaito-san will always feel like my Aniki. If not for you, I would have taken another direction in life. I'd be a very different person, I think.
You'd have turned out just fine, my boy.
Excuse me. Tea.
So then, one would drag you back to an office where you're not exactly welcome.
Hamura is giving me some grief.
Is he now? I was under the assumption Genda is handling the issue. Are you helping him out with the case now?
Shintani's got me looking for the Curie clan. Just need to find them, so I can ask him a few things.
Not wise, my boy. You do know they're all up in arms right now. Sure you want this?
Don't worry. I just want to have a word.
Does the name the Kajihira Group mean anything to you?
No. Can't say that it does.
They're a Kansai outfit. They've got a front in the city. The KJ Art office down on Senryo Avenue. Be careful, though. There's Curie crawling on every floor. These are Tojo-clad streets, but that's their turf now.
Senryo Avenue. KJ Art, eh? I'll check it out.
I know you're busy. Although, you think I could visit your office someday soon? Keep it on the down low.
Yeah, of course. Kaito-san, just left the Matsugane office. The Curie are shacked up in some place called KJ Art.
Huh. And that's where we'll find Murase?
Not sure.
You're thinking it sounds like a...
That might be...
Fingers crossed.
Megyünk a KJ Arthoz, és állítólag lehet ott van Murase. Elnézem a skillt. 4000. Ezek nem kellene. Jó. Innen fogjuk folytatni ezt a csodás ítéletjátékot. Nagyon jó volt. Egy Yagami-t. Én Bence voltam, sziasztok!